So, mass people. Okay, we can start. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Initially, there is a query from one of our training. Let's discuss about that first, and later on we can go ahead with the market update. So, clear on this. No problem at this. Kala, can you explain your question?
Hello?
Yeah, Kala.
Yeah, right? You can.
Yeah.
Just I want to make confirmations like trend line change. Okay. So if I draw one trend, so maybe the few days after it will make some downtrend or change. Okay.
Okay.
So if I draw another current trend line, okay, due to maybe you can show the screen or let me share screen, right? I can share.
Yeah. For us, you can share or I'll share the screen.
Okay.
My screen is visible, right?
How
So,
about my screen?
no, my screen is visible, right, for everyone?
You are sharing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, this is
So
week.
my query is if I draw two trend line, previous trend and current trend,
Okay.
so should we wait for the previous trend line or what's conclusion? That's I'm just like a confusion stage. Whether should we wait to move upside or downside?
One second, one second. It looks like you draw something different.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So I didn't consider any resistant point there and supporting point. Okay, horizontal line. So I just marked the two trend lines.
This is a weekly time frame. Okay. It's a clear support from the third point, right?
Yeah.
If you see here, this is the first. If you go back and watch that trend line video, no?
Ah.
How many points are connected here? That's makes sense. But you draw something different here, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
And if in case we are drawing this, is that so in case we are going back and you are drawing one more trend line like this, right?
Ah, yeah.
This is right. From upside, also it is already breakout. Okay, with a clear engulf candle, weekly engulf candle.
Mm-hmm.
Trend line also breakout, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Here you draw this trend line, but not exact one.
No, no. I just draw in monthly wise.
Monthly. Okay. But I think this is better. Uh, this is how it's supposed to
Yeah, yeah.
be.
This okay.
Okay. And within that, if you want to draw one more trend line, you can draw here. This one.
I think I draw
You draw
this one.
this
I
one.
think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Here CIP happened, M pattern happened, and later on it is breakdown. And it has to taken a support from the previous one, from this particular trend line, right?
Yeah.
One more thing, if in case we tried this one also, gap here. Clearly, it made a bottom out here with all the other criteria like Gulf candle and trend line breakout, everything. We could have expect that 68,000. I mean, if it is continued, we can expect FMCC to be perform well. Like this.
No, no. My question, I can understand it's two
Uh,
trend lines. Maybe the current trend line got a breakout.
uh,
Okay. So what we can see, the previous trend line breakout or the current trend line or current decision, what we can supposed to take?
no, no. Currently, it is in a breakout itself.
Ah, yeah.
You can, with respect to price action, we can go ahead with buy mode itself. But only problem is that in monthly and weekly RSI is below 60,
Mm.
right? So
Yeah.
there could be a sideway. I don't say that directly it will go to 68,000. There could be a sideway to cross this resistance. Once it is crossed this particular resistance, no, we can see a good
Mm.
momentum. Within that particular time, we can cross the 60 RSI in weekly and monthly.
Okay.
Agree?
Yeah, yeah.
So just we need to
In
be wait.
weekly as well, not crossed above 60.
Ah,
Yeah.
just we need to be wait for this particular price range to go aggressive
Mm-hmm.
in the FMCG.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Okay? Okay then. You can mute yourself, Kalai. Fine. If you have any question, you can unmute. Everyone, unmute yourself, and you can, shoot your question if you have anything. Okay. Let's discuss about the market update. Once we complete this one, we can go ahead with the stocks which we have been already discussed. Okay. We can see here with respect to global market, it's a negative. Okay, still it is not a positive, but Indian market, it is in a positive mode. Okay, we call this as a decoupling. That means both are not in a single direction. In Indian market, all in daily it is above 60 and monthly also above 60. Okay, and it in previous week it took a support at 40. Right, you can see here Nifty from 40 to almost 53 and 4% in Nifty and Sensex. We can see the momentum, and in Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty those are around 6%. So based on the pattern or a particular Indian movement, Indian markets are bullish mode, but in the same time, global markets are in a downside. Okay, so we have to be very careful because overnight anything can happen. You can see that last few days, few weeks actually, we expected a gap up, but it is happening gap down, and vice versa. Oh, so that's why most of the time we are not, carrying more, heavy quantity in BTST kind of things. Okay, if it is a positional swing trading, that is better. But if it is a long weekend, then we are avoiding those things. Okay. And now Nifty is closed very well. I know everyone aware that Friday closed very well. No, sorry, Thursday. Okay. But Friday, global markets closed red. Okay. So let's see that what will happen. But based on these statistics, we can conclude like global markets are downside and Indian markets are upside actually. Okay, and just we can just review the global market like US markets, charts here. In monthly chart, you can see it's a exact, CIP. So whatever we are learning, the same things will be work in all the markets. Okay. CIP we know that, and RSI range shift, whatever techniques we are learning here no in our training, those are exactly work in all the markets. Either it is a commodity or else currency or else any of the things, forex market, anything. Just we have to make sure that we learn properly and applying in all the time frames. Okay, this is the monthly time frame of Dow Jones. it is reject. I mean, it took a support at CIP. Okay, and similarly, it looks like a bottom out actually. Previous, wherever we have the support, right, 42,000 near, it took a support, and there could be a sideway from here. I don't say that it made a bottom, but if it is sustaining this particular price range, so we can say that it will. If it is sustained here, then we can see a trend in coming days, because monthly middle band support month is not yet closed. Okay, and in weekly it is making the inside outside Bollinger Band pattern. It could make a W pattern in weekly. Okay, later on it may take us support from a previous CIP and go upside. Okay, and similarly Nasdaq also same pattern, there is no difference. These are like we have a Nifty and Sensex in US market, Dow Jones and Nasdaq, these two are the same things. Okay, S&P 500, it's just like a bank Nifty. In how we have the bank Nifty, in US, they have the S&P 500. Same pattern actually. Whatever Nasdaq and Dow Jones and this one also, S&P 500 also. This is also taking a support at middle band, making a W pattern in weekly. Okay, taking a support, a 40 support in daily. So we can expect in US market for for next week or coming 2 to 3 week in a sideway kind of a market. If it is taking a support here, then we can see a uptrend in coming week. But it is all depend on the news, whatever is happening in the Trump tariff related news. Okay, let's see DAX German one. Okay, look at this. How it is taken a support at a middle band, 20 moving average. So usually I always share with you people that middle band is just kind of a Lakshman Rekha. It is not so easy to be breakdown. That 20 moving average. You can see first time it took a support here. After that here one more time, and after that okay here recently it took a support here. Okay, it's a German market. Nikkei, Japan, same thing. Previous support. Look at this. It took a support, but it is below 60, below 40 in weekly also. So you can see a good sideway market we can expect. Bearish to sideway. Kospi, it took a support, previous support, it is bounced back. It is a sideway market. There is no special thing. This is a Singapore market. Okay. And we know that one Singapore market and Indian market will be travel together. Sometime we used to be take a decision based on this also, whether Indian Nifty is going to gap up or not. Okay, any question guys till now? Okay, and here Singapore market also making W pattern in daily and weekly also. We can expect here. Okay, and it is above 60 in monthly, above 60 in daily also. It took a support at 40. So we can expect some more uptrend till 24,700, 24,800 range. Okay. Similarly, Nifty, Indian market. Okay. It is a W pattern in daily, but we are at the major support, major resistance here. It has to sustain at a 24,000 round number. Okay. We know that already global market in a negative mode. Okay, it is Friday, it closed negative. Okay, and Indian market is at resistance. Tomorrow, if it is took a resistance and respected the resistance, then we can see another one more downfall also. But we have to be ready for both the things. Okay, any questions, guys?
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
Okay. Sensex and Nifty, the charts are similar. Okay, you can consider the same thing, like if it is take a resistance here in Sensex, you can see a somewhat. We need a it should not be breakout. Uh, with a volume. We need a consolidation here actually. Always, if we want a proper breakout, we need a consolidation and breakout. That is what we are expecting. If in case in that particular range, for example, in Nifty, between 24,000 and 23,800 or 700, if it is spending time for the next 2 to 3 days, then it is best. Because if it is taking time and consolidating near to the breakout price, and after that if gave the breakout, then that will be a sustainable breakout. But we can see that how it is making the move from tomorrow. But my expectation is that if it is taking time and consolidating at this particular price range, and after this week if it is giving a proper breakout, then we can say that that was the proper breakout, and you can see a 24,800 very soon, by next week or under 15 days. Okay. Yes, bank Nifty are a financial sectors. Okay, those are the outperforming sectors currently. Okay, because all the RSI above 60, and currently it is breakout, but it's again need a all time high, near to all time high. It's need a sustainability here. If it is sustained, then we can see a very good move in Kotak, HDFC, AMC, and all the financial sectors. Chola Finance. We have a list of stocks actually. We can discuss that one. But for this week, we have the top sector to be track is financial sectors, banking sectors, and financial sectors actually. Okay, because the reason behind that is that all the RSI here you can see Indian market, Fin Nifty, all the RSI above 60. Bank Nifty, all the RSI above 60. Okay, so our top sector to be trade long side is financial stocks actually. Okay, Fin Nifty you can see all time high, breakout from all the resistance. Okay, you people can note that financial sector will be a top sector which we are going to trade in coming week, long side. Okay, and IT sector is the one which you can short if you can see any of the rejection from the Nifty or other sectors also from the global market and Indian market. So our pick for the our sectorial review for this week is first financial sectors we are tracking for the long side, IT sector for the shorting side. Okay, one second. Energy, it is taking support at 40. That's the best thing actually. You can see it is a value buying area. If in case we have any of the stocks which are at 40 support in weekly and monthly, we can add for the cash portfolio as a value buying. Okay, but it is not a momentum. It is just for the value buying. You can accumulate the stocks and go forward. Just buy a small quantity and hold that one because it looks like a bottom out. 40 support at monthly, 40 support at weekly, and it is making a price action like W pattern, and it is crossing middle band also. All the points are connecting here. Okay, so you guys can go back and check the energy sector stocks, and wherever we have the proper risk management and bottom out support at 40, we can start accumulating those stocks actually. Okay, Nifty infra, similar to energy, the best thing is that it is above 60 in monthly. Okay, trendline breakout in weekly also. Yeah, we can check for but still we have the resistance at weekly RSI 60. Let's see that how it is behave for the coming week. PSC sector, it is a trendline breakout, value buying, but we have a resistance with respect to middle band and RSI 60 also. We have to wait and watch for this sector. Okay. Nifty Auto, it is taking support at 40, just similar to energy sector. If it is confirmed, then it is making an inside outside or a W pattern in weekly. Okay. So let's see that how it is reacting for coming weeks. If it is sustained here, then we can start accumulating the stocks here also. The top sector, top stock from auto sector is Eicher Motor actually. It is near to all time high actually. Okay, you people can track that for the momentum trading also. Okay, these are the stocks. Nifty Pharma, it is made of 40 support similar to the energy and other auto sector. Okay, it is above 60. That's the positive. But you can see that if it is reject from the middle band, we can see a one more downfall here. Okay, PSU Bank. As I said that banking sector is doing good. Okay, if private banks and other financial stocks are moving, then you can see that PSU banks also move very well. You can track Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, and other stocks actually. Reality, same thing. It is making a bottom, preparing a bottom here, inside outside. Okay, infra and reality both are same, and those are making a bottom here. Overall, Indian market or Indian sectors are making a bottom. That's a good thing actually. If it is sustained and the stocks which are above 60, stock and above 60 in monthly and weekly, then we can track those for the momentum trading purpose. Metal, it is making a bottom again. The sectors which are just now making a bottom, we can track those for the cash portfolio purpose. But which are already above 60 in weekly and monthly, you can track those for the momentum trading purpose. Momentum means we we are choosing those sector to trade in FNO. Okay, and remaining sectorial stocks we are just adding in the portfolio. We are buying small quantity and tracking those. IT, and we are tracking this for the sell purpose because in daily and weekly those are below 40. Okay, here we can apply for the our strategy DTS2 downtrend secret strategy number 2. We can apply that. We have the few stocks which are at exact sell price actually. FMCC, FMCC is one of the stock, I mean sector. It is moving well. Okay, but only point is that it is at 60 resistance also. We have to be very careful for that. If it is resisting from middle band for this month and 60 RSI, then we can see a one more downside here. We need to wait for the proper breakout. Okay, media, it is in a downtrend. Look at this. In daily, it is at the double bottom. If it is reject here from the 60 and the double bottom, then we can see a sell opportunity. So already IT, we have a IT sector in the down shorting purpose, and media also we can consider. Okay, Nifty consumer durable, it is taking support just like other sectors, auto and other sectors actually. Okay, we have a few stocks to be trade. Anyhow, I'll share with you this PPT also. Okay, major stocks which we are tracking is from the financial sectors only, banking and finance, Bajaj Finance and other financial stocks. Okay, it's at resistance. Okay, ICICI clear breakout all time high. Kotak, it's a consolidation breakout. Monthly, look at that. It's a clear breakout. Indigo, it is also breakout all time high. Grashim, we have a resistance here, but we have under 300 points. But it is a cool and flag breakout actually pattern. Bajaj, all time high. Eicher Motor. This is from auto sector, but it is performing very well. Okay, there is no resistance at upside, so just we have to trail properly, and wherever we got the opportunity. Okay, for example, weekly it is coming, above 60, so we can apply for the WCS strategy here. Wealth creation. Okay, HDFC all time high, Bharti Airtel all time high, BSC we need to be very careful with this one because it is at resistance and round number 6,000. Last time it is rejected at the same price. So let's see that how it will behave. SRF consolidation pattern breakout. Bharat Dynamics value buying in weekly and monthly. It is above 60. Okay. Mazgon Doc. It's a crazy stock actually. Just wait for the resistance. Once it's clear from the 3,000, then we can start accumulating this one. Patanjali, same thing, consolidation. Chola Finance, we need to wait for this. See, Chola Finance and Kotak Bank and other stocks which we have been tracked. If already those are doing good, we better to trade those instead of Chola because there is a resistance upside. Value buying, that means it should take a support at 60. JSW, it is taking support. 50 support, it is taking in weekly and monthly. Above 60. Bharti Airtel, this one. Okay. Shriram Finance. Hindalco, we have a resistance, multiple resistance is better to avoid. TVS Motor is at value buying. Look at this, 40 support. Okay, how much we have the risk here? If in case once it is crossed this CIP level, okay, we have the 200 to 300 points risk, but there is a potential here because above 16 monthly, 40 support at the weekly. That's the best area to be start accumulating the stocks. Lotus Lab. Okay, it's from pharma sector. There is a resistance in monthly. Better to avoid this one. Jumble fertilizer. Some multiple resistance again. Just wait for the proper breakout. These are the stocks for the shorting purpose. IT sector, majorly IT sector we choose. Infi rejecting from 9 EMA. You can see here how many times it has been rejected. Already below 40 in weekly and monthly. Okay. You can try this one. Tech Mahindra, same pattern. TCS, same pattern. Naukri, same pattern. Polycab. Okay. Polycab making a consolidation here. If it is rejected, weekly 9 EMA rejection actually. There could be a short position you can build here. Okay. So these are the picks from our end. If you are already prepared your basket, then guys you can share with me. We can discuss about those stocks. Any question, guys? Kalai and other guys, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. 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 If you don't have any questions, then you can meet
Hello.
next week. Hello.
Hello, Mukesh. I am audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. You can connect next week then. Thank you, guys.